Welcome back, Stasa23 here, back again with some knife therapy, and today I'm going to do my most carried knives of September. Y'all seem to like these. If y'all do, hit that like button so I can know, and I'll keep on doing them. If you don't, hit that thumbs down. Either way, I can gauge what y'all want and what y'all don't. These are knives that made it into the pocket the most. That doesn't mean I didn't carry other knives. They just were carried more often, more than once in the month. Let's get started. First is the Pinion Knives X Series Apache. I absolutely love this knife. This is my favorite in the little series that he's done so far. It's just a great size. I'm not even a front flipper fan, but I don't mind the overt, when it's on the top like that. The action's excellent on this one. I love the micarta. It has that custom look to it. Nice weight to it. M390. Useful blade shape for what I usually do. So just a super nice knife. Currently, these. There's no more of these, but I have been seeing him do more runs of some of these, so definitely keep an eye on his Instagram page if you were looking for an Apache. Next knife is one that I paired with Apache several times, and that is my Strider SNG. This is an M Strider, which just denotes that this is his newer version, newer models. They have the newer blade shape. Love that stone wash. It's like the Bowie stone wash. You can see my neck right there with the aluminum frames. Just an excellent hard use knife. You got your external stop pins for your side to side rigidity. You got that famous flamed lock side. Just love the look of the lock side. I added the deep carry MXG gear clip because it just works better for me. It sits deeper in the pocket. 20 CV blade steel. Ground nice and thin, especially for how robust that stock is. Look how thick. Very comfortable, even though it just looks polarizing. It doesn't look like it'd be comfortable. The way that it just completely melts into your hand in the choke up grip, even in the choke back grip. Just nice. Does have a little lock stick, but I don't mind a little lock stick on a titanium frame lock without an insert. Gives you some confidence that the lock's not going to slip on you, and I love this knife. All right, the next is probably No Shock here, and because it's currently my favorite knife in my collection, and that is my Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. It's absolutely beautiful. Checks all the boxes for me. Great size. It looks good. That camo fat carbon is just stunning. The black Timascus pocket clip, in my opinion, is stunning, and I'm not even that big of a fan of Timascus. The overall package is just nice. Very, very smooth. Very, very thin behind the edge. Nice and slicey AEBL steel on this one. Can't ask for more. I even love the sounds it makes. Like I said, it checks all the boxes. All right, this next one, in my opinion, is just flawless execution, and the maker is very meticulous on how he builds his knives, and that is the CustomJG Scout. I'm very glad I was able to snag one of these because I think he's not currently making this model right now because he's focusing on his new Arrow model. And this knife is just, like I said, it's a details masterpiece. He's very, very meticulous on how he builds his knives. He's a master gunsmith. Look at that, how beautiful that satin finish is. And I use this knife. I don't abuse it. I use it. And I don't think I have any major scarring yet. But it hasn't. The only thing that, can sometimes scratch blades that I cut often is cardboard. And it hadn't done anything to it. The edge is still, yeah, it's pretty close to needing a sharpening, but just a very cool knife. Super smooth. riding on Teflon washers. Love the action on this, guys. So buttery smooth, comfortable in the hand. Awesome knife. All right, the next one gets a lot of use. It's pretty much a beater at this point, and that is my Protech Malibu. You can see the love scarring on it on both sides. There you go. It's taken some wear finally. Action still amazing on this knife. Still, super comfortable. Every cutting task that I've used with this knife, it's held up just fine. And it's still in the running to be my favorite knife of 2020. So there you go, Protech Malibu in 20 CV steel, USA made. Another USA made excellent knife is the TRM Atom. In my opinion, this is just an excellent all-around EDC blade. You got thin stock, nice cutting geometry, comfortable ergos with that slope going down here, 20 CV steel, super smooth action, deep carry pocket clip, very thin in this portion, and it's not super wide. It checks all the boxes of a perfect EDC blade, a full-size blade. This is not a small knife, but it's not overly large, and it carries and feels like a much smaller knife for how light it is and how thin it is. So the TRM Atom sees its way in my pocket a good bit for a lot of reasons. All right, the next one, I don't know why it took me so long to pick this knife up, but it's a pretty nice knife, and I love this designer, and that is the Dropkicker. I know so many people raved about this knife, and sometimes when I hear so much hype, I sometimes shy away from those blades because I don't want to be influenced by hype. And I waited. Like I said, I just picked this up like a month or so ago, and or it came in about a month or so ago, and I like it. It's a good slicer. It's just a plain knife, and plain's not bad in all cases. Nice full flat grind, nice and thin behind the edge. The action on this knife is phenomenal, and it's nice and drop shutty. Rayla Conoco design. Drop S35 VN. There you go. Another knife I picked up when it came out, I think a few weeks ago, and I picked it up because I loved its more budget friendly brethren, and that is the QSP Penguin in S35 VN, and they called it marble, but I heard some people call this raindrop raindrop carbon fiber. I think it looks nice. Now you got a higher end version of a budget knife that I love. I'm still testing out the S35 VN on this particular one just to see how well it holds up or how well it stacks up to some of my other S35 VN models. And that's why this has been in the pocket as much as it has been. And it's a nice knife. Nice and cheaper knife. Oh, this is an exclusive to Knives Plus if you want to pick one up. All right, the next two mainly have been getting a lot of pocket time because I'm about to do a video, my review on these two knives. They're the two knives that they were sent to me by a friend. He gifted me these knives because he knows I love knives, and I love getting, knives as gifts or, to send to review. And that is the SRM, or I think Sanren Mu 9201 GW. I looked this up on Amazon. This one right here goes for $30. And then this one, I love the aesthetics of this one. This is the 9211, and this one goes for $20. And for $30, you're getting D2 steel that's been black washed with G10 with an Axis style lock. Um, and I absolutely love that blade shape. Okay, I'm not going to spoil it because the video on this one's coming up. I'm editing it right now. Let me just say this before I lose y'all. You definitely want to, if you're into knives like this, you know, good budget, bang for your buck or whatever, you definitely want to watch my video on this. You got to hear my overall thoughts on this knife. It's a good one. And I'll probably do a separate one on this one. I haven't drawn my conclusion on this one yet. It has been tested quite a bit along with this one, and I'll probably do the video on this one for 20 bucks. For 20 bucks, I think it's a good buy. But like I said, this is the star of the show. Don't miss this one if you enjoy these type of knives. So there you go. That's my top carried for the month of September. You know, these, while, you know, my favorite of the bunch, besides the Roosevelt, because this is my favorite of all my knives, but I would have to say the one that probably carried the most out of all these would have to be the Pena X series Apache. Just an awesome knife. The one that besides the testing blades, the one that got grabbed the most to do work around the house, break down boxes, cuts, anything that came to it, would have to be the Atom, and then probably the Malibu. But if you want to see a video, I know y'all want to see a video on the Roosevelt. I am working on that currently. If you want to see a video on the JG Scout, y'all let me know down in the comment section. Let me know which one's y'all favorite out of this group. And if y'all are gonna watch the review of this one, let me know. Let me know which one's your favorite. All right, hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.